Okay, so this is New Jersey Buzz, and we are here in this amazing museum, which goes back to like 1700, I think you were saying. Anyway, but I'm here with Chief Keenan, who's going to tell us what's going on today.
We've dedicated a new sign on the front of the museum building. My wife first brought it up when we rededicated the Iron Firefighter and said, nobody really knows there's a museum in there. And I went to George Zinowitz, our local sign guy, and he said, you don't want a sign, you want individual letters. Meredith Havens, Fire Museum. Cast aluminum, bronze color. It'll complement the building. So we sent out requests for people to sponsor the letters at $250 a piece. And we sold not only the 24 letters, we sold 3 extra that just wanted to contribute. So we're very happy with that. Our department traces its roots back to volunteer companies that were formed in 1747. We have an 1850 piece of apparatus here that was part of Goodwill Fire Company. And then in 1892, the pay department was formed and the volunteer departments were disbanded. We've got a great museum here. We hope everybody comes and enjoys it.
Make me feel great that my husband did choose to be a fireman because my father was a police officer and being a fireman was a little better job for him. The most important thing is that when there is a fire, they need firemen to put the fires out, and it's very important in the city that there's enough of them to do the job and do it well. Yes, I wanted to be a police officer, but they said we don't have women, but they have women now. But I became a parking violation officer. I told them I can read and write, so I became a parking violation officer. And I was the first one to write tickets, and I wrote an awful lot of them.
That's awesome.
But we really appreciate that the fire department still presents my dad with him still after all these years. Even when he passed away, we called upon them to help us take care of him, and they came and spared a moment. They came and helped us take care of him in his burial. We thought that was very nice. And about a couple of months ago, they dedicated for him too. So this is such a great moment for us. We really appreciate it.
Trenton, New Jersey has the second oldest fire department in the nation, and we have memorabilia dating back to the 1700s to today. And this is a museum that houses all of that collection, old fire engines, a lot of apparatus, and a lot of memory of the people that fought fires for the city. So it's very important that we dedicate a place for our firemen. This is a great place for school children to come in and just the general public. So I'd urge anyone who wants to see real firefighters memorabilia, please come down and visit our museum.
Hey, good afternoon. My name's Chip Vaughn, and our family had a business in Trenton since 1960, and we were the architects for this building when it was originally renovated in 2004. About the time of the millennium is when the work started, and I've served on the Fire Museum ever since. Dennis's idea to give some recognition to the museum by placing the letters on the front of the building was very appropriate, and they did a good job in matching the architecture, and we're very pleased with that. It's a great museum. We welcome everybody, and I think everybody can learn a lot about what these fire responders do, and the seriousness of their business and the history of it is very interesting and fascinating. We welcome all. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Linda Paradiso. We have this museum here, which used to actually be the where they used to house the fire trucks, and it became a museum. And my husband actually used to use that pole over there. They used to slide down when it was the main part of the firehouse before they refurbished the firehouse and made it a new fire home. And there's just a lot of memories. I mean, looking around here, it's nostalgic. I used to work at the Armory in Trenton when I was in high school, and that burnt down in the mid-70s. And there's a lot of recollection here to bring back a lot of memories. And our good friends, Bob and Joey, they were killed in a fire in 1986. It's very hard to this day. It's you don't get over friendships like that, and it was very hard.